Hello, in this video we're looking at making line graphs in Excel. To make a line graph in Excel, you need input data and output data. It can either be given to you like this is, with input data and output data in columns, or you could do it with histogram data. The input would be the bins, the output would be the frequency, or the relative frequency if you want to graph the percent. Once you have your data, the input and the output, go to the Insert tab at the top. In the Insert ribbon, you're not going to click Line, although you think you should. You're actually going to click Scatter. Scatter will plot all of the points and then connect them for you. In Scatter, to make a line graph, go to the second column, second row, the choice that says Scatter with straight lines and markers. Compare pairs of values. Sometimes you'll have data in here, sometimes you won't. If it pulls up data that's incorrect, you can delete the data that it gives you. Since ours has no data, we'll go to the Select Data tab at the top. Once this is opened, under Legend Entries, you'll click Add. This is a little bit different than what we see when we do histograms, bar graphs, and pie graphs. Here we've got series name, X values, and Y values all in the same piece. The series name I'm going to call Town Population. The X values are my input data, so these are my years. And the Y values, I'll delete what they have and highlight the town population. Click OK. You'll see that already the horizontal axis labels are the X values that you put in. Click OK, and we have our town population graph. It's a line graph that connects all of the data points. With line graphs, we do want to have titles or labels for each axis. So on chart layouts, click the very first option. This gives you the same graph you started with, but now you have titles. For the horizontal axis title, I'm going to label this year. And for the vertical axis title, population in millions. And now you have a line graph. This graph is also called a time series graph because the input value is a time. Anytime you have a line graph where the input down here represents a passage of time, we can call it a time series graph. However, we can make line graphs that don't have time as the input. It would work exactly the same way in Excel.